Here's what happened so far. Our hero returns to Heliodor with Eric to help him recover the red orb. The pair set out for the slums to get it, but it's not where it's supposed to be. So they hear from this guy who lives in this shop, and he's been funneling into bribes for the dungeon guards in order to expedite Eric's escape, and of course he does. Now we're going to the Mangle Grove, and hopefully soon get back to our hometown to make sure everything's okay. After the way the king treated us in Heliodor, you can imagine that they probably didn't treat the village so well. Well, he sent Jasper off to do something at the village. He said, like, you'll know what to do. But they didn't really specify what that was. So, there's a lot of anxiety and tension there about that. Anyway. Also, it's nighttime, so we can look up at the beautiful scenery for about 2 seconds, and then we're going to keep going. Cannot get enough of the scenery in this game, I'll tell you what, man. Let's just get past most of the monsters here. I didn't say much about those Plantern guys, to be truthful. There really isn't that much to say about them. You just hit them, kill them. They're early game enemies. Probably weak against water of some sort. I'm glad it's still raining here. Dump it. Was there anything else I could get from you? Maybe. I don't think so. No, I'm okay. You're probably a little bit over-leveled anyway. I mean, I don't know if that's even possible to be over-leveled at this point. So we're just getting started here. Speaking of just getting started. Boom! Bubble slime appears. Ooh! Yeah, that's right. Monsters like to poison you in this area. That gets to be a bit problematic. Oh. Should probably turn down that speed so we can see it a little better. Also got an achievement there for beating 50 battles. Settings, speed back to normal if you don't mind. I mean, at this point, it's like, the best thing you can do really is just attack. There's nothing you can do to make yourself, you know, immune to the poison. Because, yeah, some RPGs are nice enough to take the poison away when you're done with the battle. You can actually see down in the corner, Eric is still poisoned there, so we should probably fix that. 3 antidotal herbs, huh? I mean, you might as well. Probably need more than 3 of them, but then again, they probably drop them in this area too, so don't have to worry too much about that. Also, why suddenly 2 Dragon Quest videos in a row? I don't know. There's your multi-target right there. I guess another thing worth mentioning about multi-targeting in this game is that the more targets you have, the weaker the damage gets as it goes across them. So, like, if there had been 5 of those guys, you probably would have done, like, 12, 11, 9, 7, 6, or something like that. Also, keep an eye on your map, make sure you don't forget which way you're going. Every time there's a bridge like this, I'm going to stop in the middle of it and, like, look both ways from the middle of the bridge. I know you're supposed to look both ways before you cross the street, but no, not me. That slime is after me. Spawned right on top of me there.
This is bad.
No, it's not so bad. Don't say that. Guess we are getting a little bit low on HP, though.
Who else wants some?
Okay, so apparently in this bag, if you have multiples of something, it doesn't take up multiple slots. But as you can see, I got 15 medicinal herbs right here, so use one on me, and use one on Eric. There we go. So one other thing I noticed... Oh wait, no, that's not in this game, no. That's Persona 5 I'm thinking of. Remember how in Persona 5, if you got into like a random encounter, but there was a lot of other monsters in the nearby area, they would just show up here as soon as you beat this group, and you'd stay in the battle? Well, I was getting ready to explain that this game did that, and then I remembered, oh yeah, This game doesn't do that. But also battles go by a little bit quicker in this game because there is less to think about.
Ha! Easy.
Well, I mean, I don't know if that's entirely true, though. It's more so just that we're still pretty early in the game and everything's just really easy.
Let's do this.
That's all it really is. That thing earlier when Eric said it's not looking good, like sometimes your characters will say things like that if one of you is low on,
bites the dust.
if like one of you is low on health or something like that. So it's definitely worth listening to them, you know. Because they'll let you know if something's wrong, if you're not paying attention. Which, Lord knows, I'm notorious for that.
Who else wants some?
Nice. Keeping things jovial as always, Mr. Eric. That's why we love you. I love that it's raining here right now. I just love it. Why can I never stop singing along to this music? Well, there must be something pretty good up here after all this climbing. There's a plant. I haven't even checked for the spots yet here. Aha! You were here somewhere. Sometimes they do that. They'll put the chest right out there in plain sight. And you'll be up here looking against the walls like, oh, where could it be? Where could it be? Oh my gosh. It turns out to be right there. So the cool thing is you don't have to like climb back down. You can just jump. And it's fun, you know. Well, I guess now that we're looking at things here. A, up A. See what we got here. We missed a shining spot right there. We missed one on the way in, too. Unless that was one that I already got or something. And it just respawned.
Let's go.
Oh. That was weird. He hit both of them with the boomerang. I can't believe I'd be wrong about that, but... Also, how cool is it that the boomerang fits right in his hoodie back there? Oh, they both got a promotion. Or a level. My bad. A little too much Fortune Street there. I'll go get it just because I can. Why not? It's like the spot's right there. It's not that hard to get to. All we gotta do is just run for it. You can't run off the side, fortunately. It's a Wake Robin. Didn't need to do that. Are those new? Okay, a little too much Super Mario Brothers now. Trying to stomp enemies to get rid of them. What is this thing? Let's see here. Dancing Devil? Okay. I can't believe as much time as I spent yesterday trying to explain that I was wrong. The boomerang does target all enemies, even if they are different types. The thing is, I know that there are attacks in the game that won't do that. There are spells like Sizz or Sizzle or otherwise that won't do that. I feel really stupid now because I could have sworn the boomerang didn't do that. Alright, so what are we looking at here? We got all the spots there. So we could go off to the west there, but there's no point. There's just a dead end. As you can see, the bridge is out. So we'll just keep going forward. It's very cool looking. Whoa, check it out down there. Probably don't want to be messing with that. This is what I mean though when I say I love this area. It's like I love areas that do this. Where they give you a little preview of like things to come in the future.
But
they also give you the opportunity, if you really wanted to,
to
actually go down and check it
just
out.
when we needed one. Still a fair way to Cobblestone. Let's rest up for the night.
Let's do that, because we have something we need to learn about here, and I really would like to learn about it.
I still can't get over old Dirk. He didn't just go straight, married, shop in the best part of town. He went straighter than straight. Just like that. We used to be thick as thieves. Literally. We'd travel the world, always on the hunt for loot. Ah, those were the days.
Well, I mean, if you want to hunt for some loot with me, you know, you're always welcome to.
Speaking of which, I just thought of something we acquired back then that might come in handy.
Information or object?
Yeah, I've decided. I'm giving it to you.
What?
You'll love it. We sure did when we got our hands on it. Behold,
oh, of course, the forge.
Fun-size forge. Pop a few raw materials on top, bash 'em with the porta-pounder, and bop's your uncle. New equipment.
Porta-pounder, that's disgusting.
And I'm not just talking steel swords and the like. Wooden boomerangs, a natty new jerkin. You name it, this thing can make it.
It looks like a toilet.
Sweating over a hot forge was never exactly my style. But I have a feeling you'll get more use out of it than I ever did.
Oh, you're telling me.
You can't just go smashing stuff together willy-nilly, though. You'll need the recipe for the piece of equipment you want to make.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a little something to get you started. You should strike while the iron's hot.
Okay, so we received the Tome Tile Forging Ahead with the Fun Size Forge, a beginner's guide. From now on, check every bookshelf you could possibly check, because that's where you're going to get pretty much the majority of the rest of your recipes.
There are recipes hidden all over the place. Treasure chests and bookshelves are always a good bet.
Well, there you go.
Keep...
Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off there, buddy. I just can't wait to get started, man. I'm telling you, I love this thing. So there is one huge difference between this and the regular edition of this game. So over here we have the stuff that we can make. On the list over here, Bronze Sword, Divine Dagger, which, Bronze Sword currently better than what I'm currently using. And then obviously on the right, materials required to actually make that thing, so it's pretty simple. But the cool thing about the Definitive Edition is that if you don't have one of the materials that you need, rather than forcing you to look around for it, or pick up shiny spots until you find one, or find a shop that sells it somewhere, it will let you buy those materials right here at the forge for a small price. Alright, so this it's pretty simple. You start out, all you can really do is bash. You bash a square, and the little gauge fills up. And notice each time I bash, the temperature goes down. Which means that, what do you call them, the things go up a little less. Well, they actually seem to go up more the more I hit there, but that's just because randomness. What you're trying to do is get it within the green zone. So, like, you hope that it stops, ideally, right on the arrow. If it stops right on the arrow, you get gold. Otherwise... Oh my god. Well, I got a perfect there. There's no way to really directly influence how much damage you do. As in how much the gauge goes up. You just have to judge it based on how much it's going up so far. And then kind of just hope that it lands within the green area. But it gets a little bit more complicated as we go along, so... But whatever. Bronze Sword +3. So the better you do, the more likely you'll get a piece of equipment that'll have like +1, +2, or +3 attached to it. I'm going to go ahead and forge the Divine Dagger too, even though I'm probably not going to use it. I'm still going to forge it so that I can sell it. Yes. And also so I can complete the compendium, basically. Plus, I also believe you gain experience for doing this, but... yeah, this one's a little bit different because it's going to take 3 batches to fill up each gauge. Okay, see, it's not gold this time, but that's okay, though. That's alright. Once you get as close... I mean, I could try batching this one more time here, but chances are I'd probably go over... I'd go past the green zone. So sometimes it's better to just stop early and say, no, I'm not going to do it. There are different flourishes, which are moves that can do like double damage in one turn, or half damage in one turn. Yeah, and those can be pretty useful. Like if I had the half damage one, I'd probably use it on the bottom half of this dagger right now. And take a chance and try to get the gold. Try to get this up right on the arrow, but instead, I'm just going to finish there. I'll still get a +2 for this, probably. I know at least I got 1 there. Yeah, +1. Doesn't matter. But they do sell for more if you get +2 or +3 on them, so it's worth keeping in mind. Yeah, I'd say so. Nice work, you must be a natural. Hell yeah, dude. Get some rest while we can. Shop's closed for the day. Up and at 'em, champ. Awarded for crafting +3 increased equipment on the Sunfize Forge. Jeez. Now you might have noticed when I first tried to go into this forge to make it, it said 46 for the attack, and now it says 50. Well, that's because I was forged a +3. Now, whatever number it shows you when you first pick what you're trying to forge, it's assuming that you're just going to make a regular quality of that item. So if you get the +3 or whatever, that's just an added bonus. So anyway, yeah. Plenty of stuff here. And if you're really good about gathering all your materials and stuff... Uh-oh. There's a lot of dogs in this game. I don't know. Is he okay with us? Is he gonna follow us around? No? That's kinda weird. Alright, whatever. Alright, come with us, Interceptor. Wish I had some food I could give you right now. What do we got here? Well, there you go. There's another recipe book right there. Scale shields, suits of scale armor. Yeah, man, so if you're good about gathering all the materials and stuff every time you get a chance to... Okay, a small scale, that's probably an ingredient in one of those. There's a bookshelf over here, so they'll probably give us another one. Oh, no, maybe not. But that's what they'll look like when you see them, so definitely check it out, though. More free recipes. I'm gonna go ahead and, place a campfire. Yes, I'm gonna do this again. See, will the dogs stay with us this time? So now that we set up camp, we can actually go into Forge items and check these new ones out. Forge recently learned recipes, scale shield or scale armor. We have what we need for the scale shield, so why not? Let's do it. Boom. Nice. Perfect. Oh man, can't get much better than that. Finish it. This can get pretty addicting, I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, you pick up Perfectionist Pearls too. Perfectionist Pearls are basically like if you make something and you're not happy with how it turns out, you can just do a do-over with it. And it won't cost you the ingredients as long as you have the piece of armor that you just made. Just put it back in there and you can just do it over without having to respend the ingredients you put into it the first time. Man. Ooh, okay. Yeah, sometimes this will happen. You're always kind of taking a chance. Sometimes you can't help it. Oh, it went over. That's okay, though. We'll finish it. Probably still get a +1 for this, though. Let me see. Sure did. But I'm actually glad that happened, because now here's what you can do. If you want to rework an item, you can spend your Perfectionist Pearls, which are up in the upper right corner. Go to the equipment bag and do a second shot at this one. Here's just showing you like how many pearls you would need for each thing if you wanted to try to rework it, so it's like, well, why not? Let's put the pearls in the armor back in there and let's do it over again. This time I'm going to hit this one first. Now supposedly, like I was trying to explain this before, it didn't really work out that well, but like, each time you hit this thing, the temperature drops a little bit. And as the temperature drops, your strikes become weaker. Okay, I can't quite tell if this one in the center on the left is in the zone or not. I think it probably is. So I'm actually just going to finish it there, because if I hit that one again, I think it's going to go over. It's still not perfect, but it might be better. You can at least try for the +2. Well, there you go. Are you serious? Wow, that's being awfully lenient there. But I'll take it. Scale armor +3. Ooh, that's a lot better than what I'm currently wearing. Do we want to equip that? I'd say so. We can also replace our pot lid with the scale shield. So since we were able to make one, what's to stop us from making another one? Well, nothing. If you have the materials, make yourself another one. Oh, but not so fast. Check it out. The materials required in the top right corner. I'm lacking a small scale in order to make this. But because we happen to be playing the Definitive Edition, you can choose this and it'll say, buy all the missing materials for 60 gold and make a scale shield. Say yes, and you can just make it. So much handier. I love that they did this. Oh, my bad. Guess what? Eric can't even equip those anyway. Well, I guess we'll just have to sell them or save them and give them to someone else. We might just end up selling them, because we're not going to get another party member for a little while here. And I'm pretty sure neither of the next two that we get are going to be able to equip these, so... But I'll hang on to them in the meantime. But what I might do is actually give my pointy hat to Eric. So that way he's got... yeah, I would. Yeah. And now it's nice enough to actually transfer my hat over... Oh no, it wasn't. Well, transfer my hat to his equipment bag so he can equip that instead. So that gives him a little bit better protection there. I don't have anything else to give him for an accessory yet, so... Alright, we're gonna rest until dawn, basically. Might as well. Awesome. Oh yeah, we have this dog. He was like over here guarding something. You see a little pink exclamation point on the map there. So if ever you're not sure where you're going, just follow that. Oh. Sure. Whoa.
Chop, chop, chop. Chop around the clock. 1, 2, 3, look out, trees. Oh, a woodcutter's life is the life for me.
Tuh.
Oh,
well.
What in the world? I repaired the bridge only yesterday, and now some blighter's gone and destroyed it again. If I ever find out who did this, I swear I'll...
Ta-da! You called? Tricky devil at your service. I went to a lot of trouble to smash at this stupid bridge. I'm not about to let you fix it again. Here, get a load of my devilishly tricky shapeshift beam. Now that's what I call tricky. 1 minute you're a silly old woodcutter, the next minute you're a smelly old dog. I'm a devilish genius.
Yeah, thanks for explaining that to us.
Now, what mischief shall I get up to next? Oh, so much trouble to cause so little time. Bye, doggy. Stay. Ooh. An empty treasure chest. I think I've just hit upon my most devilish trick yet.
Well, it sure is gonna get hot in there.
What the heck just happened? You touched that plant and then I saw all this crazy stuff.
The dog's like, really? You haven't figured it out yet?
You really expect me to believe that this mutt here is actually the woodcutter?
Watch it, Goldie.
Huh.
Or
There's never
Bluey.
a dull moment with you around. I'm gladder every day I broke you out of jail. Well, all I know for sure is that we're never going to get out of this forest until we get that bridge fixed. And if what we just saw was true, Rover here is the only one who can fix it. Why
Rover
don't we
here.
find that chest and have a word with our mischievous friend? Let's head back the way we
Mischievous.
came and see if we missed it somewhere.
I'm sure we didn't. I'm sure it just didn't spawn until we showed up with this memory here. But okay. So let's see. Is it still being hand-holdy with us, or is it not? Okay, yeah, it's telling us where the chest is. It's right up and to the left up there, so... might as well go to it. This bridge is so cool. Yeah, the more I look, the more I realize I definitely am not meant to be down there. Ooh, excuse me. I don't know, maybe this chest would have been here already? I don't really remember. Anyway, there it is.
Here come my next victims. Ta-da! Introducing the one, the only, Tricky Devil!
Hi.
Nice butt.
Hey! You're
You know what I
supposed to be
love doing?
shocked by my devilish trickiness. No? Time for plan B then. Take this! Ha!
Seriously? The only thing I'm shocked by is how lame you are.
What did you just... Oh, cheeky devil! Don't you know who I am? I'll teach you. For my next trick, I'm gonna beat you to a pulp!
You will try. Don't make me kill you. Okay, well, don't overdo it, okay? If you need to heal, heal. Yeah, you got it. Let's see here. Ooze Bruiser. Probably not gonna work on him that well, so... Clarence on this act will do it. Ooh, not bad. Not too bad at all. Flame Slash here. I'll just use that. Just as long as you stay over 20 HP, you're pretty much okay here. So let's use our Flame Slash in here. Boop, boop, boop. Gotta love it. What do you think? One more? Yeah, we're gonna do one more. Since we couldn't get the first strike on this guy, so we don't really have a sense of like what his max HP is. Right, he actually has quite a bit, probably more than you would think. Okay, so here's where I may have screwed up a little bit. Because right now it's Eric's turn, and if I go to items, it's going to go into Eric's items bag. I won't be able to get to the main items bag from here, so I can't use him to heal. That's unfortunate. Fortunately, I can do it with the Luminary. He can get to it, right? Or can he not? Well, at least I have a heal spell. Yeah, I should probably use the heal spell for a little bit here. Yep. Start attacking with Eric a little bit here. Let's not do anything stupid. Let's stay on top of this. It's kind of a bad time for that, but it's a good time for him, but... Okay, not as bad as I remember.
Ha! Easy.
Lots of experience, too.
This can't be happening. Looks like the joke's on me this time.
Well, indeed it is.
There! You two!
See you later. Oh, hey.
Oh, look! It's our pal the Pooch.
Not anymore. Thanks to you, I'm back to my old self. I'm Flint the Woodcutter, by the way.
Oh, hey, I don't even have to come up with a name for you.
And I owe you
You're Flint.
more than words can possibly say. How can I ever repay you?
Seen Lucas around here lately?
It's funny you should ask. We were hoping that some kind soul might fix that bridge the monster smashed up.
It would be
Oh,
my
again?
pleasure. Why don't you go back to my cabin and put your feet up? I'll have it mended for you in no time flat.
I was hoping you'd say that. Much obliged.
Oh. But everybody's just so friendly in this game, you know?
Sorry to have kept you waiting, but I'm happy to announce that the bridge is fixed. In fact, it's even sturdier than ever.
Well, that sets my mind at ease. Whoa! You did that fast?
You don't hang about, huh?
Duh.
Thanks. You've really helped us out.
Now, young fellow, about this vision of me being turned into a dog you saw when you touched that glowing plant.
Yeah, what's up with that?
The more I think about it, the more certain I am. What you experienced can only have been the guidance of Yggdrasil.
Well, here we go with the JRPG stuff again.
Does that mean anything to you?
It's probably a giant tree involved at some point.
It's something my dear old granddad told me about when I was a boy. Yggdrasil is the giant floating tree at the center of our world.
Yep.
Of course. The source of all life, as some call it.
Set up my toilet! Set up my toilet!
If the legends are to be
I was
believed,
pissing all the time, so I gotta
each
set up my
one of its
toilet.
leaves represents a life, and its power preserves the peace and harmony of our realm. The glowing plant you found in the forest is actually a part of Yggdrasil, a piece of root poking through from beneath.
Ooh.
It's said that the World Tree can choose to communicate via her roots, but only with certain very special...
Man, this makes me want a corn dog
And
right
that's
now.
what my granddad meant by the guidance of Yggdrasil. He was talking about just such visions as you saw. It's all coming back to me now. As a boy, I'd spend hours talking to the silly old thing, but did anything ever happen? Not a bit of it. But you, young man, you're different. You're one of the special ones, chosen by the World Tree. And you've got grey hair, too. Life just isn't fair.
It sure enough isn't.
So not only are you the luminary, you're also Yggdrasil's favorite little leaf, huh? Some guys are overlooked, I guess. Well, we can't stand around talking about how great you are forever. Come on.
Nice. Just those little flourishes like that self-awareness, you know. It's like, good lord. Let's see here. Dude, are we standing on one right now? Good lord. Okay, for a second I thought I was standing on one. Well now that we've gotten to this point, we can look at maps of nearby areas. So you can look here at Heliodorin Foothills. Basically anything that borders the map that we're on right now will show up in this list over here on the right. So then you can just go look at it and say, okay, well, there, see, I recognize that part of the map because that's how we got there the first time. So that's where we need to go. And then that also shows how the Mango Grove connects back to it. So it all just kind of comes together. Now I should be smart and go ahead and stop this now, because otherwise I'm not going to have a chance to later. I get caught in the middle of a cutscene or something, so, can I rest here? I thought I could. Well, we can just rest standing up. I mean, that works too. It's a nice enough house. Except for that cobweb up there. Anyway, see you guys later.